80% of our oil reserves must stay in the ground for us to have carbon dioxide levels at 350 or below, for us not to reach that 2-degree catastrophe level.
You could take a look at that as a specific item. And again, the long-term versus short-term. The jobs, we'll have a few short-term jobs. In the long term, what are the new jobs going to be? Hospitals and healthcare?
Ontario Energy Board to consider. I think the biggest problem for me is that this project distracts the board and the province from the larger issue of building the green economy in this province. It's a distraction.
Where is all of this wonderful development of the tar sands money going?
But I want the Ontario Energy Board and the province of Ontario to give Brother Hayter and the rest of people who want to make a decent wage and have a conscience in this country options. And we don't give ourselves options if we allow this project to go forward.
And these pipelines that are now in Dilbit service, that are old, that have moved to Dilbit service, seem to have the poorest safety record in terms of spills.
Pipeline across Ontario is being Plan B because the other pipelines have been stalled. And yet we heard tonight that there was a go-ahead. The refreshing thing that I heard about that go-ahead was that there were 200 conditions attached to that.
3 separate representatives from TransCanada Pipelines, if they knew that the Rideau River was a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Not one of the 3 knew. And they didn't even know what a UNESCO World Heritage Site was.
You think about your decisions. Think about the impact of the future that goes so far further than the day-to-day jobs. There are other opportunities, there are other roads. It's not fair to ask you thousands. It's not fair to ask you things that we're not asking other people, because the rest of us don't necessarily have to make decisions on our jobs the same way.
In your 50s, you must be suffering the wear and tear of age. I know I spend much of my time in maintenance and repair, particularly for my joints. Many of my friends have had hip or knee replacements. Their knee joints are often weak and sometimes fail. Are you any different? And your pipeline. Remember, you were designed to carry natural gas. Don't let them now force you to carry heavy bitumen waste with toxic chemicals across Ontario's lands, rivers, and streams. When you're old, pipeline, you have to recognize your limits.
The very definition of sustainability is meeting the needs of current generation without compromising the needs of future generations. And speaking as a future generation and hoping to have kids and my grandkids, I would like to see them be able to live in Ottawa, the city that I've grown up in and love. And I think that this pipeline and pipelines like this, not going towards green energy, compromises the needs of future generations.
The time to stop this pipeline madness is now. Instead of expanding the tar sands for export, we should be using expertise and developing jobs in renewable energy sustainable in the long run. So pipeline, don't take that bitumen.